there, friends. Grand Marnier Soufflé. A lot of you have asked for me to show you. Here it is. I'm going to show you the easiest possible technique you can make it. You're going to love making it. They're nice and fluffy and delicious and Grand Marnier. You're going to love making it, friends. I'm glad you're here. Stay tuned. Remember, thumbs up if you like the video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and don't forget to ring the bell. Grand Marnier Soufflé coming up right now. Okay, friends, well, this is not a complicated recipe. Everybody makes it a bigger deal than what it is. Soufflés are really not big. They're not difficult at all. We're going to get going, friends, okay? I'm going to make it with white chocolate Grand Marnier. White chocolate's going to give us a nice little texture and a little sweetness. It's delicious. So I got 3 tablespoons of butter in here. And, you know, underneath the recipe, when you click on Show More underneath the video, there is a link to the recipe, and it's got the metric measurement exactly, because I forget them. The metric measurement. I know I'm supposed to know because I was raised in Europe, but I forget. I forget exactly. So it's been 50 years since I'm using the imperial measurements, so you'll have to forgive me, but it is what it is. I got 3 and 3. 3 tablespoons of flour and 3 tablespoons of butter, and I'm melting it. I'm making a little roux. Nothing complicated at all. Right? Everything I do is simple, friends. It's not like you cannot do it. If I can do it, you can do it. I promise you. It's not like, oh, it requires a special talent. No, it doesn't. It doesn't at all. You just try, like, get everything ready. That's the secret, right, friends? Mise en place. Get all your stuff ready. And you cook this for a second. So it cooks the flour so it doesn't taste like glue. You know, and plus it's going to go in the oven and cook, so no problem. And I got 7 ounces of milk. Okay, and then we're going to put that right there. Just really, really simple stuff, you see. We're going to cook this, and then we're going to melt a third of a cup of white chocolate. I'm using those little chips of white chocolate. Use whatever makes you happy. I try to find things that are easy to find for you at the grocery store, so you don't have to go and search for ingredients that are complicated. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to put it down because I always forget to put a pinch of salt. If I don't put it on, I'm going to forget. I forget things all the time. I don't know. I don't know what it is. We're going to let that melt. We're going to keep an eye on it. We're going to let it melt, okay? The sugar has to totally be melted before we can mix it with the other ingredients. We're going to prepare the molds first. Just souffle cups. They're very ordinary souffle cup. They're 4 or 5 ounces, up to 6 ounces. It'll be the same recipe no matter what. They're not that much difference. And then we're going to put some butter in there, friends. See, look, and put butter in the bottom of it. Am I okay with holding the cups like that? Jack, you good? And then what you want to do here, you put the bottom of it, right? And then you go like this. Because remember, your souffle is going to rise. So you want to brush the butter in the way everything's going to rise. It's very important you have a mold and it doesn't have a ring in it. So it's nice and smooth, okay? That's why they make them souffle cups. That's part of the deal. So they rise nice and clean. You see, look, it's very simple. You prepare be generous with the butter. Don't be afraid. A little extra butter not going to hurt you. Not going to hurt me. And a little butter, right? So now we take the butter out of there. How are we doing over here? See, it's good that I keep an eye on this and this. Right? Now we're going to put the sugar in there. Very simple way to put the sugar. Look, you go like this. Put a couple of tablespoons in there. And what you do, you rub them in the other one. You good over there, Jack, with the camera? You see, look, friends, you got it right there where they go. Okay, now I already did the other ones. So I don't need that sugar right here. I already did them. So, all right, so it's very simple, friends, okay? You put them so they have room to grow. In a cookie sheet, you don't need the seal pad. I always have it on the seal pad. But we're going to keep melting this while we're preparing the yolks. All right? So far, so good. Pretty simple, right? See, nothing is complicated. We have 4 yolks, 4 whites. The yolks, by the way, friends, you should always keep it at cold, and the white always room temperature if you can help it. Put about a teaspoon of vanilla, if you were to measure, teaspoon and a half, teaspoon of vanilla. Doesn't really matter how much. Grand Marnier, don't forget the Grand Marnier, because sometimes I forget. Yeah, you'd be amazed. I'm making a Grand Marnier Soufflé without the Grand Marnier. Anyway, I put a little bit of Grand Marnier, not much. Tablespoon. I know sometimes you may want to put a lot more. Don't put more because it interferes. It's very nice in flavor, but it interferes. The alcohol interferes with the custard that we're making. Now we're going to put the orange zest. Now, I know that 90% of you guys, 95% of you know how to use the microplane grater because I've been telling you for the last 3 years how to use it. It's you put the tool on top of the orange, not the orange on top of the tool like so many ding-dongs do. But this is how you do it. See, look how simple it is, right? Now you know where you're going. You can follow. All right? And then you, boom. You will be amazed, friends. You get more flavor out of the orange zest. How are we doing over there? How are we doing, Jean-Pierre? We're doing good. We're doing good. I'm talking to myself. You notice that? Do you ever do that? Now, it gets dangerous when you answer. You ask a question and you answer the question. Let me turn this off. That's the only time it becomes dangerous. Look, so we continue. You know, I think in the old days, the chefs that I worked with made things more complicated than what they needed to be. And I'm not sure why, because I would ask them, Chef, why are we doing this? Just because I tell you to do it. That's why. Just go ahead. Do it again. So you would just do it. But you still didn't know why you did it, you know, because you know what? I got to take another whisk. Excuse me. You just did it because they told you to do it, right? But today we want to know why. Why are we doing things? We're curious. So I'm mixing this up. So I'm not forgetting the Grand Marnier. I'm not forgetting anything. And now what I'm going to do, friends, I'm going to make sure this is nicely melted. Chocolate is not completely melted yet. You see, it's not quite smooth enough. So I'm going to let it melt and I'm going to go to the white. All right, I'll continue with this in a minute. I'm going to put this here now. Now I'm going to go to the white. Remember, white are better if you do room temperature. If we're going to put sugar with those white, we don't want to do it yet. We want to wait. We want to wait. I'm going to use this this mixer thing, this machine here. It'll go a little faster than doing it by hand. Because I'm fast, but I'm not that fast. So room temperature on the white is better. You put the sugar only when the bubbles are very small. You see how big the bubbles are? You can see the bubbles, right? You put the sugar when you can almost not see the bubble. And we're going to do it to a soft peak. I'll show you what that is. Okay. Enough. I'm going to finish by hands. I'm going to finish by hand because it's easier to finish it by hand so I can show you. That's why I got the whisk right here. Hey, how are we doing over there? You see, I want it to be smooth, smooth, smooth. I wanted to make sure the chocolate is completely melted. Okay, we're almost there. So now look, guys, whisk. We're gonna go now. And if you notice, you can hardly see the bubble. You probably really can't see it very much because if the camera is not capturing all the bubbles, but this is when we put the sugar, okay? And at this point, I got the white chocolate that's gonna give me all the sugar I need. So a couple of tablespoons of sugar is more than I need. And we wanted to do it, friends, until we have a nice peak, but not a hard peak. And I'll show you what that means. So this is the peak. And if you notice, if I take that and I tilt it, the peak is not hard enough. I want the tip of the peak to go down, not the whole thing, just the peak of it. See, the peak of the tip. Trying to be technical without being too technical, friends. So here we go, look. It goes fast. It's a matter of seconds. So nice and smooth, you see? Okay, the peak is right there. You see? Only the tip of the peak. Can you see it right there, Jack? The tip of the peak is down. So that means we don't have a hard peak and there's no granulate. Look how beautiful they are, see? No grain. I see so many people, they overbeat their egg and then you cannot incorporate them very well. So you don't want to do that. All right, let's put this down for a second. Let's do the egg now, friends. Let's do the end where we are now going to add this mixture that is hot to the egg. So we have to be careful to do it slowly, friends. Otherwise, what's going to happen, we're going to have scrambled eggs. So let me just do this like this now so I don't make too much of a mess. And I'm going to do it slowly. I'm going to introduce this mixture slowly, you see? That's it. Pretty simple. You see? Slowly, so now I don't have scrambled eggs. Because that's what you would do. It's called tempering the egg. You see? Pretty simple. I'm telling you, friends, I don't do anything complicated. If it's complicated, I'm not doing it. No way. I don't want to complicate my life. I don't want to complicate yours. I want to make sure you succeed. That's the whole idea of this channel. I want to make sure you look at something and go, I can do this. And there's nothing I did just now that you cannot do. All right, now we're going to make sure all of this get in there. And now at this point, I'm not too concerned with the mixture going down in the egg because they have been tempered already. Tempered meaning they are okay with the heat. All right? Good. Now we're going to mix this. And now, a very crucial part, friends. The white. We have to add them. We cannot destroy them too much. Now this mixture is pretty liquid. This is pretty solid, right? So what we do, we take a spoon of it. And this is going to allow a spoon and a half to penetrate, to put some air bubble in it so it'll be easier for me to incorporate the rest of it. You see? Okay, now what we have to do, we have to incorporate this into the white. Okay? So it's not complicated, just follow it. And we have to do it gently, friends. We have to do it gently, otherwise we will destroy all the air bubble we just built. All right? And then we're going to put them in a preheated oven that I got at 400 degrees. Let me put this out of the way. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to fold the white. I'm going to fold the white. See? Pretty simple. And don't worry too much about being perfect. It's okay if you're not incorporated 100%. If you see a little bit of white streaks, don't worry. If you do it too much, you're going to destroy all your air bubbles and your souffle is not going to rise. Okay, so it's pretty simple, eh? You see, look. And now what we're going to do, we're going to pour this mixture into our prepared mold. I'm going to get them right here. And we're going to pour them to the top. Okay? Now, the minute you have the mixture into the egg white, you cannot wait and say, I'm going to eat it later. You have to finish it right now, friends, okay? So it's not something you can make in advance and say, oh, I'll wait. You can't, because your air bubbles are not going to survive. You see? We're going to go to the top. Ooh, be careful, Jean-Pierre. Don't do too much. Just to the top. That's all we need to do, to the top. You see? And then we're going to go to the oven. I'm living dangerously here because so far I haven't made a mess. You watch. It's coming. No, I've been very good so far. Lucky I should play the lottery today, maybe. What do you think? I'm terrible at this. I don't think I ever got more than 2 numbers at the lottery. Never mind. I remember when the lottery first came out, everybody had a way to win, right? I'm going to play this kind of numbers, and then this kind, and this kind. Nobody won. Here we go. We're going to take a spatula, friends. Normally I got a little one ready, but I forgot. I got a little bit left here. We're going to make sure we got a clean top. Clean top. Oh, this one's got a little too much, so we're going to do this. Because if I don't take a little bit out, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to create a little mess. Here you go, a little mess. Don't do that. A little bit. Now we want to clean the side real quick with our fingers, friends. It's really important. And at this point now, we don't want to waste too much time. We want to go to the oven. Every second we waste right now is dangerous to the health of our souffle. So make sure you clean up the side right there. And that's it, my friends. They're going in the oven for 15, 20 minutes until they're gorgeous. All right? My oven is preheated. I'll see you in 15, 20 minutes, friends. Oh, they're beautiful. They're beautiful. Look at this. Look at this, friends. You see how they're moving? So now what you want to do, friends, look at that. That's perfect. That's a beauty. Woo! They're hot. They're hot. They're hot. And you know what they need now, friends? A little pot of sugar to finish them, a little makeup. Yeah, just a little pot of sugar. See, look. That finishes it up nice, doesn't it? Look at it. Look at this, my friends. Is that gorgeous? So now, you can certainly serve them like this. Or you can use a creme anglaise, which is an English custard cream. Then we made already on the channel. We already got the recipe for that. And you make a little hole in there like this. And you go right in there. And you pour some of that creme anglaise. Do it slowly, especially if you have a nice thick creme anglaise like this one right there. You see, friends? Now I'm going to show you what it looks like on the inside. All right? So you got an idea, right? You can do that, or you can serve it without it. It's still going to be delicious. Now I'm going to show you what it's supposed to look like. You see that beautiful, airy consistency right there? That's what you want right there. You see it right there, friend? Look how gorgeous that is. Of course, creme anglaise is pouring into it. But this is what a souffle is about. This is perfection in a souffle, my friend. Now I'm going to show you on the inside, okay? Now let me dig in. And not exactly easy. They're not made. Look. You see, all the way down. And if you can look on the inside, I'm not sure what direction I need to do that for Jack to be able to go in the pot, because you probably can see a little bit more of the texture. This is too big for me to eat right now. Maybe not. No, it's too big. I can't eat that right now. I was just showing you the texture on the inside. I can't just be like, And you know the idea, friends. When you put it in your mouth and you close, and it disappears. Okay, look, this is better. This is better than gold. You see, all the way through, friends. You see, it's solid all the way through. I mean, solid. It's spongy, airy all the way through. You see? This is very hot, friends. Wait a minute. I'll put a little more creme anglaise. That was hot, friends. I told you it was not difficult. I hope you make it. Remember, thumbs up if you like the video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. And don't forget to ring the bell. Thanks for watching, friends. That's why I tell you that. I tell you, don't do that because I do it. And then I mess it up. So now, friends, we're going to go in. And we're going to fill it all up to the top, okay? You good over there, Jack? Oh, mamma mia! You know what I did? I forgot to put the Grand Marnier. Grand Marnier Soufflé without the Grand Marnier. Okay. That's a video to be written down, Jack. Oh, mamma mia, and I tell you. You know what? Let's put it in the oven just for fun. Just for us.